Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob Thomas, your everything Microsoft Enterprise Cloud Architect. And today I'm going to cover Microsoft Azure MySQL Server, the step where you're actually going to deploy this and get this set up. Now, whenever you're deploying MySQL Server, because it's so popular, that conversation is usually about WordPress. So almost everybody who's using WordPress is using like a MySQL Server database. Community Edition, which is pretty much free. So Microsoft is taking the MySQL Server Database Community Edition and embedded it into their infrastructure and allow you to roll up and spin up your own WordPress site. And you're giving customers like us the ability to have full control, full access of the server, of the resources from a powerhouse company like Microsoft without having a middleman, a middle tier. So Bluehost, Ionos, GoDaddy, anyone that has their hosting services, they're sitting as a middleman trying to make things easier, but they're using tools like this or similar like this to manage on the back end. All right, without further ado, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. All right, so when I thank our sponsors, Enterprise Software Solution, the software dudes. These guys are great for any of your Microsoft Azure, Office, Microsoft 365, Dynamics, Microsoft SQL Server, Windows Server needs. These guys are great. Highly recommend you reach out to them for help, support. They're very cost effective for smaller companies. They're really great for medium-sized businesses where you want to get them in-house, you want to get the support and the love you need to really be successful and leverage the Microsoft products. I highly recommend these guys. These guys are wonderful. All right, let's jump back into our slide. So I did cover this slide and then briefly cover this one, but going over this, whenever you're spinning up this infrastructure, because we're focused on this piece, you got to have that app service. And this app service is actually where the actual critical files you need. So there's like 2 folders with a bunch of files in it. And this is where those files would live on the app server. And then there's also a series of files, standard files that live in your database, which is going to be your MySQL Server database. And this is on the WordPress infrastructure. So as you tell Microsoft to spin up your MySQL Server flexible server database, it's going to automatically say, no, let me spin this up, and this will automatically get spun up, and then you'll be able to access it and you'll be able to control it and do some cool things. All right. This is redundancy. So you have storage and backup just for things kind of go crazy. Let's say this storage environment goes down. You'll have this storage environment will kick in. So your customers you never have an outage. And then while they're able to fix this environment, you'll have this environment to work from. And these are going to be your CDN, content delivery network. And then in your CDN network, this is basically just a copy of your whole infrastructure. And then that copy will be stored here. So you say this is US East. This is going to be UK West. So anyone in the UK doesn't have to go over an ocean to go get your files and then pull those files back to the UK, which slows down the site versus, I just have the files here and they're stored and I can call the files in the UK and you can get faster performance for people in local regions of the world. Okay. So let's jump into this. So you can see here, you're just coming here and I just pulled this up so many times, it's showing up here, but you probably won't see it in these items. But as we went through this, free services, you go here to click on free services to get here, and then it's right here, and then you'll click create like that. There's another way you can get here, and that is through let's say Azure database or MySQL Server right there, right? So I can choose either one of these. Let's say I chose that one, right? And then it'll boom get me here, and then when I click create, boom, I'm here, right? So you can see I was able to get here. Let's go back to free service and just do that. And then scroll down, click create, boom, same spot. Now, if you notice, it says WordPress plus MySQL Flexible Server. So this is basically just meaning it's not triggering, let's just go build up MySQL Server Database. You see here, right? So I'm in here, boom, boom, boom. I'm spinning up a database, a MySQL Server database, right? And it's telling me what the cost is going to be, right? Standard, enterprise, and so forth, right? I am coming back, clicking create, and I'm going to click this one. Now it's giving me some options, right? So it's basically saying, okay, great. I'm just going to create the app service for you, right? So the app service, which will automatically create the database. You see right there. Okay. So let's pick a resource group. Let's do dev. Do I have my region? Mine might be acting up a little bit today. Central. So let's go to West 2 and web app. And we'll put web app, right? And then what I'm going to do, we're going to pick a plan. So you'll have the option. This is the power of this. You have the option to choose like premium, standard, basic, free. So this is how you'll know you're under a free plan, because you could choose a free plan. Like if you're not under a free plan, then you got to choose one of these three. All right. So I'll click. I'm gonna come back to click free plan. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to click that for now. I'm going to say admin. Sorry, didn't spell admin. And I'm going to say just make up some random password. Right. All right. Now everything's done. Let's move on to the next add-ins. So now the reason why I chose that paid plan, because when you're in a paid plan, see it auto connect you to the CDN network, right? Hey, recommended let's use Azure CDN network. Or you can unclick this and use a more advanced version, a dynamic site acceleration and reduce, which is Azure's front door. So it's a more advanced CDM. So you can click that one and then select the CDM, create a new profile and do that. So we're not going to select these because the free plan doesn't empower it. And then also enable block storage. So now you can click block storage, which is mainly for media. Let's say I had a lot of videos, a lot of audio, massive amount. I need to store it because it chews up all of my space. So you want to use a block storage. So every time that video is stored there, and then you can show it inside of your WordPress website. So let's go back because I wanted to change something to move this to the free plan. So let's not forget to do that. Click that. That's everything. And you can see here 750 hours a month free usage. So I'm going to click that. All right, look good. Let's go to add-ins. And you see it's now gray. I can't click it, right? Because content delivery features, CDN, AFD, and block storage are not supported for the select subscription or hosting plan, which is the hosting plan that is stopping you from doing that. All right, so we're done there. Let's go to networking. And you don't really need to set up network unless you're doing like a virtual network. And we'll skip deployment, high availability, and stuff like that, tags. I'm just going to go to review and create. All right, that's it. That covers it. So this is basically it. It's that easy. Literally 3 minutes to spin up your WordPress site. Get it up, spin it up, and pay whatever fee. I'm sorry, this is taking a little long with the validating. There we go, right? And boom, ready to go. I'll click this button, create. This is what I got. This is going to be my server. This is going to be my database. I'm good to go. My admin, my password, and everything, right? And the language is in the English. All right. I hope this was helpful. I hope I was able to solve one of the biggest problems is that how do I get rid of the middleman and I can spin up an actual WordPress database, an app service, and get going. Now, I'm going to cover this in more depth, focused on WordPress and Azure in future videos. I didn't want to cover here. I just only want to focus on the MySQL Server side of this and then just kind of walk you through this and give you some insight and some hope that this can be done. This can be created. All right. If you have any questions, please like and subscribe. And in the comments below, share your experience. Tell me when you're using like Bluehost, what is that journey like? Is it slow? Is it fast? Can you not do things? Talk to me about your experience. All right. And thanks so much for going on this journey with me. And look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.